Hello and welcome, David here, your freelance graphics designer. So yes, I'm going to be going through and creating your logo. For every business, you need a logo, and logo is super important. So my channel will be all about creating design for small business and entrepreneurs. So if this is something you're interested in, make sure you like and subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on learning to create these designs yourself. If you don't have the time, I can do these designs for you, but basically I'm all about creating these designs for you. So please make sure you stick around, learn to create this design yourself, and we're good to go. So for today's on, we are going to be making a simple real estate logo. So to start with, we're going to start with the name. Obviously, I'm going to be making most of this from my head, but time to time, as the time goes on, I'm going to be televising how I create my clients designs so that you can see for yourself how it is done and how easy it is. So for this one, we're just going to start with something. And please, if you're watching me from YouTube, yes, you can reach me to create yours for you. If you want me to be in charge of creating your designs for you, please just hit me up and we can fix that up. But for this one, just make sure you're watching and enjoying yourself. So let's go to text. Time to time, I'm going to be showing you how to download these fonts for yourself so that you don't have to stress yourself. I use Photoshop for my design, so please make that a regular in your mind so that you don't miss that. For this one, we're going to be doing AG. Okay, so we're going to be doing AG, but I want it separate, so I'm going to do the A first. Make that bigger by pressing my Alt key and Shift key button. Remember, I use a Windows computer. That's what I love to use for my graphics. You can use your Mac if you want to. So now that we have this highlighted, I'll move my cursor to this edge, press on my Alt key button and my Shift key with my left mouse key button and drag my mouse in and out to increase or reduce. So for this one, I'm going to increase it like so. So now that we have that, I'll press enter. Make sure I move that to the middle. You can do that in two ways, either you move it manually or you use the layers to do that. So I'll just duplicate this and show you how to do it differently. Different videos, we have different techniques, and I'm sure you're going to learn different techniques as I go on. So I'm going to press my Alt and Shift key button and drag that outwards. Okay, so now that we have that dragged outward, I'm going to go back in, click on this one, delete that, and put in G. Okay, that is what I want. So I'm just going to move the G in like so. All right, now that we have the E like so, I'm going to try to make sure they match on same line. So to do that, I'll just bring in my ruler, which you can see here. It's easy, just to control arrow on your keyboard to bring in the ruler, or control arrow to take it out. So now that we have that, we're just going to go back to this background layer and then click on shapes. As you can see here, this is rectangular 2. I'm going to click on that and put in some shapes to cover this down space. All right, this is super easy. It's not a complicated style of design. Okay, so now that we have that, as you can see, it's printed as green. I can change that by clicking, double tapping on this one, using pen to change the colors. All right, so now that I have that color changed, I can now drag it down. Perfect. So you see now we have a perfect fill under. As you can see, we have a perfect fill under. Okay, perfect fill to it under. Now we can group the three layers together if we deem fit. Okay, so we just group the three layers together. As simple as that. It should not take us a lot of time to do that. All we need to do is to press our Control key button, press the G and press the triangle one. So we have those three, do Control G again, and we have them together, so we can hide them by pressing this eye icon. We can hide the three layers, and we have that. We are almost done with this design. Okay, so we can go over. I think I downloaded some elements in the past. Let me do home if I have anyone like so. All right, okay, let's do home. Okay, this is one I have and I can use for this design, so I'll just drag it in to our design like that. Just drag it in, it's going to come into your design, and then we can decide to reduce it and just fill it in. So to remember, To reduce it, move your cursor to this edge, press down your Alt key button, your Shift key button, and drag that. Okay, so now we have that just the way we want it to be. I'll press enter. Okay, and move it to the right, just like so. Okay, so now I can decide to change the color of this one by double tapping this edge here. Double tap, color overlay. As you can see, I can decide to make it the same color. All right, I can decide to make it that same color, but at the same time I can decide to make it a different color from what we have, e.g. this color, or a total black, as you can see. But I prefer to stick to that color. I'll click OK, OK again, and now I'll go back, Control T to reduce it again, and just place it in there like so. Okay, so you can see it's placed just in there. Okay, so you can see how easy it was for me to create this one for you guys. Control T to just increase a bit. I want it to feel that on that part of it, so enter. Okay, so we have it well filled up. Okay, so you can see how easy it was for us to create this one, and all we have to do is to put in our wordings under. So we can come back, reduce the font to about 18. Sorry. Okay, reduce the font to about 18. Click on font, reduce to 18. Okay, and just put in Ctrl Z. To Ctrl Z. Okay, so now you can see it has distorted this one, so I'm just going to increase it, Ctrl A, and make it bigger again. All right, that's not hard, it's super easy to do, so we'll just fix that back in. Okay, like so. So we'll have that fixed in perfectly. Okay, so now that we have that fixed in perfectly, we can go back and just, you know, continue with what we're doing. Click outside, bring in our font 18, and we click outside, and you can just do AG or do arrow go real estate. Okay, so we just have that. You can decide to make it, depending on your brand colors, you can decide to make it all orange. Okay, you can decide to make it all orange if you want to, depending on your brand. So now we have that, so we can just move it to match like so, and you can see it was easy for us to create this design. It didn't take us a lot of time to create this at all. I'm super happy you were able to watch this video to this point. I'm grateful it didn't take us a lot of time, just about 8 minutes to get this done, and we are done with the design. You can see how easy it is to make this logo. I'll continue to make more logos, more flyers, more social media post design, everything that's around pushing your entrepreneurship business or your small business. I'm going to be creating this design for you guys. Thanks for watching this one. I'm happy you were able to finish this for yourself. I'm glad, and I'm going to see you on the next video. Please stay safe out there and grow your business. I remain David Oisamoje, your freelance graphics designer. Stay blessed.